Right guys, welcome back to the channel. A few years asked in the Q&A what we drive for our personal cars. So today we're going to be working on my Mitsubishi Evo 8 and here it is. So here it is, my 2005 Mitsubishi Evo 8. It's the GSR 260 model, but that's when it was standard. It's got the Evo 9 back end, which I think looks a lot better. It's been away, it's been off the road for nearly 2 years now. So I've owned this for about 10 years now, and I had a Golf GT TDI that owed me about 3 grand, and this lad had this up for sale, and he had 3 speeding fines, so I needed to get rid of it. So I offered him 3 grand and my Golf that owed me 3 grand. So I got this for 6 grand 10 years ago, which even then it was a bargain.
Yeah, they were still all going for about 10 or 12 grand then, weren't they?
Yeah,
so
they
were still cheap then.
So yeah, I'm going to give it a quick wash and we're going to service it and then give it a quick run through, make sure it'll pass an MOT, and then we're going to get it MOT'd. So I'll make sure it's fine to get it MOT'd, and then it can be back on the road for the car season. Take it to a few shows. But yeah, it's not standard by a long shot. So when I got it, it had silver backlights, it had no splitter. I've took the lens off and painted the backlights. Changed the wheels about 3 times. I think I'm going to put my other wheels back on, but I'll let yous give me your opinion and see which wheels you think look better. The only reason why I like the other ones better is these don't sit out from the arch so well, and they're a little bit thin. Let me
spaciers.
A little bit thin if you look under, whereas my other ones are wider.
Spaciers, spaces.
So yeah, I'll put them on, see what you think. Also, I think I'm going to take my sun strip off as well. I don't like it. I think it's a little bit
10 years ago.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm 20 years old, but I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So a few of the other upgrades. I've got skate extensions on that I've put on. I've put the Vortex spoiler on. Painted that black. Like I said there, it's got the Evo 9 back end with the US spec lights. Now they weren't the proper US ones, they were chrome ones, and again, I took the lens off them and painted them black. So there's the interior. Smells a little bit musty because it's been sat up for 2 years. Look at the dust on it. I don't know if these can see it, but it is full of dust. I can't wait to wash it. And there it is, 2 litre turbocharged engine. Like I said, it was the GSR 260. Like I said, it's the GSR 260 originally, but it's just making shy of 400 brake now with a few mods. So I've changed the turbo to an MR turbo. I've got HKS 272 cams in it. Done the cam belt on that, obviously. It's got an uprated fuel pump.
The Walbro one did you put in?
Yeah, Walbro 255 fuel pump. To be honest, I'm going off a lot of the things on here now because I had these on because my calipers are purple and they just look horrible now. So I think I'm going to change the calipers, and if I can, I'll buy some boost hoses. That was done because it needed painting, and I painted some wheels that colour. But now, if you just look, it just looks horrible.
Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Where's your wheels?
It's got Cusco coilovers on as well. Forgot about them. To be honest, it's got loads of modifications. Half of them I can't remember. But it's like my little baby, this. It doesn't come out that much. I think it's got 60 odd thou on it. 65 thou it's got on it. So it's low mileage. Oh, turn that off. Get done for copyright on that.
Still got your tunes from 10 years ago.
Yep, that's it. That's the CD they got left in there. But yeah, it's not in bad nick.
Probably is though. It definitely probably is.
Yeah.
Definitely probably.
Yeah. Right, so before we carry on with today's video, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to today's sponsor, OBD11. OBD11 is a great little tool to have.
It's like a little diagnostic tool that'll fit in your pocket.
So it's fully licensed with car factories, smart advanced diagnostics and customization tool.
So it's got official licenses for the VAG, BMW and the Toyota and Lexus groups. It means you've got maximum safety and full support from the factories for the latest updates.
It's not just a gadget, it's your ticket to unlocking your car's full potential.
With OBD2 functionality, basic diagnostics, engine insights and gearbox tweaks, OBD11's got your back.
So OBD11 is created and made in Europe, so you know you're in safe hands. So we wanted to plug our OBD11 reader into this BMW E90, but as we know, it only supports 2008 and newer, so I'm going to show you what it does on a couple of other cars.
So on this A5, we were able to put a G meter and a lap timer on the dash, which is cool if you want to take your car to the track.
So we also put the Seat Leon on a diagnostics and found out an over-revving engine fault. So with the one-click app, we were able to fit him a speed warning indicator on his dash, just to remind him when he's being silly. So we've also fitted him with the US-style turn lights. It leaves the indicators on and it looks pretty cool. And lastly, with my personal car, this Audi A4, I turned off stop-start as it can ruin my starter motor. And I also added a needle sweep, so every time I put the ignition on, my needles go. So for other brands newer than 2008, it'll do your basic OBD2 diagnostics on your engine, emissions and automatic gearboxes. So once again, I want to say a massive thank you to OBD11 for continuing to sponsor us and helping us through our YouTube career. We appreciate it a lot. So first things first. The first things first, I'm going to get this washed as it's been covered in dust for 2 years, so I'm going to wash it before I get it in the workshop. See that's dust. That's where the wipers have missed. Definitely needs a good clean.
Oh, it sounds beastly, that.
Yeah. Right, time to give this a quick wash. It's only dusty, it's not really dirty, but it's been sat in the garage for nearly 2 years. It's full of dust, so I'm just going to give it a quick rinse and then put the snow foam on and then rinse it off again.
Look at that. Fit your hand.
Say Liam's man. Right, so we blew the dust off it now. It's a little bit cleaner. I mean, it's obviously only a quick clean. Needs a good valet and a detail, really. Looking a lot better than she was.
Oh, there.
Right, so there we go. It's looking a bit cleaner now. It's time to get changing the oil and the spark plugs. Right, so I bought Valvoline 540 synthetic oil, which is a decent quality oil. And a Bosch oil filter and 4 NGK spark plugs. Now everywhere you look, everyone lists iridiums, platinums, 22 quid a plug. So it's like 88 quid in plugs. I think it's a bit dear, that me, considering you can get 4 copper ones for, I think it's 16 quid I paid for all 4. And on the forums, all the lads that recommend them recommend you go for copper cores and just change them more regular. There's no benefit to having an iridium or a platinum. It doesn't spark better, just lasts longer. So as long as you keep on top of them with the changes, and I only do, I think I've put about 12,000 on this since I owned it. So it hardly moves really. But worth keeping on top of your oil. And it hasn't had spark plugs for a couple of years now, so I'm going to get on with that. So I'm just going to remove this little plastic trim to get to all the leads and the plugs. I did buy a carbon fibre one of these, but it come in the post. It was second hand. It come in the post and it was knackered. It looked like it'd been stood on, so that's why I've got a carbon fibre cam cover and not one of these. So you've got 2 coil packs as well, which are just held on with 10 millis as the same. So just undo them. Just gonna disconnect the wires and then pull all the coils off. There we go. So that does number 4 and number 1. Whereas the other one I'll do 2 and 3. There you go, see that's a lot shorter. So now, that's the bigger size, that one. There's the blue points that we give, well, same pack as the blue points that we give away. I'll grab the bigger spark plug spanner, an extension, and a ratchet. I'm just going to pull them out with long nose pliers. I'm no expert on how spark plugs should look, but it's not overly black and it's not overly white, so I'd say it was alright. So this is the ones I'm taking out. BPR 8ES. That's the exact same ones as I've got. Yeah, same. Ow, ow, they're bloody hot. Yeah, all the same. They all look good. They just haven't been changed in a while, so to chuck a set in. I get my feeler gauges. Now these should be pre-gapped, but the lads on the forum said gap them to 0.6 of a mil. So I'll find my feeler gauges. There we are. So here's a 0.6, 0.61 of a mil. I'm just going to make sure that goes in there. A tiny bit big. Now, I had to do something to tap this down with. I think there is a specific tool to do this, but I don't own one. There we go. No, tiny bit more. Yeah, that's it. I can literally hold it there because it still slides in freely. That's gapped to 0.6. See, it's quite small. I get that in now. Do the same with the rest. Good eye, John eye. Right, lovely. That's 0.6 again, like the other one. Right, so there's one coil back on. Where's the other one? Lovely jubbly. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Had them all.
So we're just bolting down the coil packs.
We good.
So underpowered, they don't come flying out.
Yeah. Spark the shit out of something.
Worth mega money now, these things. Yeah. You won't get one really for less than 20 grand, 22 grand. And if you do, probably something wrong with it. Or
Yeah, you can get a nice rotted one for that.
yeah. Yeah, some of them have. Well,
They used to.
You got Evo 10s, haven't they?
Let's tuck them in where they should go. Lovely. That's the plugs done.
Yeah. So what have you got left to do?
Just oil change and oil filter. I want to do other bits as well, but you know, whether I can get it done today. Like I want to take that off, say, and spray that off, and get that off, and do that again. And maybe I just got it in another day for the channel. You know, for today, just get it serviced, get it MOT'd. We'll do an MOT check, do all the lights and stuff, check the tyres, brakes, and then yeah. So we'll do an MOT check, and then maybe swap the wheels. So I've got another set that I like a bit more, I think. I had them refurbed before I put them away. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens, innit?
Like on this, you don't have to do an air filter change on this because it's K&N column filter
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Apexy.
or Apexy.
Yeah, oil change, oil filter, pull the sump plug out, let it all drain out, and unscrew the oil filter, which is in there. Well, obviously the old one's on the car, but it's a
Somehow,
Bosch one, that though, lad. Sure, mine's well smaller than that.
Did put handbrake on, didn't you?
Yeah, I need to drill an hole in that, don't I?
Yeah, you definitely do.
Ah, look,
Hang on.
it's having a wee. That splitter's acting like
A holdificator.
yeah, a holdificator, a bucket. Right, so that'll save me if it falls.
It is nice and clean that way.
Let's get the Valvoline in, lad. What's it say? 4.3.
What do you want, sir?
Horsepower.
Lovely jubbly.
And so that's the plugs changed. Oil and oil filter done. I'm just gonna get it off the jack. Give it a quick light check. I know the tyres are good. I'll have a quick nosy at the brakes. And then it's ready for MOT. We'll get it around there. And hopefully it'll just pass for flying colours. Passed last time and it's not done any miles really since, so there's not been any wear on it, so I'm assuming it will pass. I think I do have one bulb out on the back that I'll sort out, but we'll have a look and we'll see. I'm just going to do a light check now. Ignition. Sides. Yeah. I've got a light out there.
Side light, normal headlight,
Yeah.
full beam,
Right, so I've got a full beam out. Horrible white down. They do need buffing, them headlights.
indicator,
Yeah.
left indicator.
Yeah. Right. So hazards are on. You got lights on.
Yeah,
So I've got one light out on the left. Yeah, brakes work. Reverse. Yeah, reverse works.
was it?
Yeah.
Jono chatting
Jono chatting shit, man.
Now, I don't know why the guys are having a go at me for this. I simply said one of the reverse lights is out. I mean, that's obvious, right? I don't know why Andy's having a hard time seeing that.
Foggy. Right, no foggy. Are your lights still on, yeah?
Yeah,
Right, yeah. So no foggy. No rear side light. And a main beam.
driver's main beam.
What?
Driver's main beam, he said it was out then.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Drivers.
Horn works.
Proper Jap horn, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's passenger rear light. And I'm assuming this is the foggy. Right, alright. So we'll get some bulbs, get them sorted. Tyres are all good. We've already checked them.
have we checked them on the other wheels though, you going on?
The other tyres like brand new.
Have we?
Yeah. Right, so we're going to have to nip the part shop, get a couple of bulbs, we'll get that sorted, and then I'm going to send it in for its MOT. Right, back from the car part shop, and I bought some bulbs. Turns out my front high beam was unplugged for some reason. Just flash the lights, put the ignition on and flash the light. There we go, so they're both working now. That was the only one wrong with the front. I had one side light out on the back. Are the lights on? Yeah. Can't really tell on here because of the sun, but it is on. Yeah, you can see there. So that one's done. And oh yeah, the reg plate lights. Not the brightest things in the world, but they're both working. They were unplugged as well. So
That must have been, like you say, when you had your bumper off.
yeah, when the bumper got sprayed, maybe I didn't put it back on.
Yeah. But it hasn't moved since, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's it. Just buttoning up a couple of things. So it turns out I only needed one bulb, not 4. But yeah, there we go. It's all sorted now. All the bulbs are sorted. Tyres are good, brakes are fine. Lights all work, wipers are good. So, time to get it in for an MOT. And hopefully, it passes with flying colours.
Take it for the MOT.
Yeah, go ahead, lad.
He's back, I can hear him. Did we pass?
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Didn't have any doubt.
Right, so we're going to put his Evo in the garage and we're going to swap the wheels for his other wheels because personally, I like the other ones better. These do look good, it's just that they're skinny.
Yeah.
The other ones are like 9.5J, aren't they? So they're a lot wider.
Yeah. The wide boys.
But they do look good, the other
And they
ones.
fit really good as well. So, we'll get them on anyway. Give us your opinion, see which ones you prefer. Do like the face of them. If they sat out a bit more and were a bit wider, I'd keep them on. But they do look quite skinny driving behind it.
Yeah.
When you drove it, I was a little bit disappointed in the width for them.
Yeah.
Only about 8. I mean, I know it's only an inch and a half,
Oh, it's a big difference.
but it makes
though.
a big difference,
Wouldn't
yeah.
want to lose it off your sausage, would you?
No, can't afford to
anyway.
do that. Yeah, step back
Conversely-
right back here and have a look. They don't look that bad.
No, they don't, but they look worse than compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
So guys, we're going to need your help deciding which wheels Andy should put on his car for the summer. So once we get the second set of wheels on, we'll do a split screen with both options, and then you guys can comment below as to which wheels you personally think look best on this Evo. And whichever gets the most votes will be the set that Andy puts on this summer.
Anyway, I've had the other ones refurbed before I put them away. So we're going to chuck them on anyway and give us your honest opinion, see which ones you prefer. Got a mate coming down as well.
You can bring it in there.
Right, so like I said, I'm going to change my wheels. And I'll give you the options of which ones you like. So we've got them ones. Them ones. Or my drift ones. Because I've ripped the axle, oh, ripped the centre of the wheel. Now, on a serious note, I need to change them wheels, but here's my other ones. I've brought them here today, and I can't find my centre caps. I need a good clean. I've been sat in the garage for a few years now. They look good, them. It'll do. Sounds like Brad, that. That sounds like Brad. Do a sick you donuts.
So guys, sometimes in life you shout something out to someone and you don't expect them to do it, but yeah, we're gonna have some explaining to do on Monday.
It's one way to turn around. Good turn around that. We'll have all the R34 boys, yeah? And so what have you come for? Yeah, needs to lend the jack. He hasn't got a jack, it is. So here's the other set on. Now they look sick, but I can't find my centre caps. So we have to ignore the centre of it and just judge it off the wheel itself. They are an inch smaller. I'm going to give the tyres a clean now because the other ones are spanking black and they're minging because they've been sat there for so long. So I'll give them a clean and then we'll compare. And so that's it with the tyres cleaned up. I'll put shine on it when they dry a bit, but you look how good these fit compared to the others. That fitment is bob on, whereas the other ones are sat a bit in. So let us know what you think of option A and option B. Put down in the comments what ones you think are the best and I'll put them on for this year's season. And we've just got our mate Brad here. He's had the bumper sprayed on his Skyline and the fella hasn't tightened the boost pipes up properly. So he's taking the bumper off and he's going to make sure they're all tight. You're going to have to hey Brad, look, it's aiming at you like a gun. Oh, he needs to put grills in as well, don't you, Brad?
Yeah, I'm not too sure how to do that though.
To be honest, you won't get one in that bottom one, will you?
No, I'm going to leave the bottom one.
Just the top. I need to do mine. I think mine looks a bit...
And then I can't put back here because of that boost pipe.
Yeah. Just doing the top.
Yeah, I'll just do the top one.
Hey, why did you have to replace the bumper, Brad?
Yeah, let's not talk
Ask no questions, tell no lies.
about that.
Yeah, he would. Used to be sick. We literally used to live in this garage. Basically, you'd wake up, you go to the garage. You know what I mean? After work, go to the garage.
Yeah, then you'd only leave the garage at like 2 o'clock in
Yeah,
the
2 in
morning.
the morning. Or Jay would be doing an engine conversion. Go, it's in for MOT tomorrow. The engine's sat there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd be working till 5 in the morning trying to get this engine in.
We had 2 ramps like that. There was one car there with no engine in the middle, stripped down, and one car like that with no engine in. He was like, oh, it's got to go to MOT in the morning. I was like, oh, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Right, so there's Brad's car boxed off anyway. He's tightened all his boost pipes up now, so should be able to hit a bit of boost.
Hopefully.
Yeah, without breaking down. And there's my car done. Plug's done, oil filter. Change my wheels. Obviously I'll leave it to you to decide. Yeah. But let me know what you think. Just like a Jap car, Evo. I love it, me. It's my baby. my first child, that.
And yeah, what Jap car do you think I should get? Let us know in the comments, because I want another one. I used to have the Impreza, but I don't know. When I get back off Aldi, caravan and everything's going because I'm sick of it. So I'm thinking about buying something else. I was thinking about an S14 Sylvia.
Or an S15.
Or an S15, but they're mega bucks then. Yeah, don't know what to get. We can't make your mind up.
Put your suggestions on a postcard and send them in.
Yeah. Let us know your suggestions in the comments, what you think I should buy. It's got to be Jap though. Right guys, so we're going to end this video a little bit different. We're going to end it with a drag race. So if you've liked today's video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave us a comment. And it is free to subscribe.
You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
See you in the next one.